Hi, thanks for joining me today. The question comes up every time that I have opportunity to counsel couples who are having marital problems, and particularly ones who are going through the ravages of adultery. In this case, I'll take, for example, a husband who's committed adultery and has come and is trying to reconcile with his wife. In a good case, he's sad, he's sorry, he's grieving, he's upset at himself, he's asking, sometimes pleading for forgiveness. And I'll oftentimes ask the husband in this case, how long will you give your wife to forgive you? How long will you be willing to let her struggle and work through the matter of forgiveness and come to an end? How long are you willing to give her to forgive you for this matter? And the husband, invariably, and the wife in other situations, always says the same thing. When asked that question, the husband says, I'll give her as long as it takes. And I ask that usually in the first session when I'm gathering information and trying to find out what happened, where did it happen, when did it happen, and what's happened since. I ask that in the first session because it's a very, very important question. Every client that I've counseled who's had an affair has always answered it the same way, and that is, I will give, in this case, my wife, as long as it takes to forgive me for this awful thing that I've done. I ask that because I know that it's going to take a long time for the average woman, and even a good woman and a godly woman, to forgive her husband for such a serious matter as an affair. In a good case situation, forgiveness at least takes a year because the wife, in this case, the victim, has to work through all those various anniversaries and birthdays and holidays. And those are going to be situations that are going to remind her that her husband, a year ago during this event, that last year, was having an affair with another person. And now I'm realizing this Christmas, that last Christmas, he was having an affair. And so she's going to relive that experience for the most part through every anniversary and every holiday for that following year. Real forgiveness is going to be able to take place subsequent to that, but it's going to take a long time. Unfortunately, what I have found is that somewhere around month number 3, 6, 9, a husband whose wife has been hurt and been angry for 3, 6, 9 months finally gets to the point of getting very tired of that and finally tells his wife, I'm done, it's finished, you said that you forgave me, we are not going to talk about this anymore. You forgave me, we're not going to talk about it anymore. Now that is a horrible, horrible decision that the man is making. And it institutes things, destructive things in their relationship that can only be destructive. But I asked, and so at that point in time, I say to the husband, now remember that conversation we had in the beginning of our meeting together when I asked you, how long would it take? How long would you be willing to give your wife to forgive you? And you said as long as it take. And now 9 months later, you're getting tired and you're ready to throw in the towel. And so I want to take you back to that conversation when I asked you that question. At that point in time, you said as long as it take. So what you and I need to talk about is, why have you changed your mind? Is that a good decision to make? And can I talk you out of it, not only for your own sake, but for the sake of your marriage and for the sake of your family? We'll talk more about this next time we get together. Thanks for joining me.